Hey there, welcome to the 5-day series. It's going to teach you how to use cannabis for self-care. I'm so excited that you are here. The goal of this series is to give you a basic overview of the benefits of cannabis and self-care. It's going to teach you how cannabis interacts with your system, different ways to consume, and hint, hint, smoking is just one of many, I promise. Different ways that you can add cannabis and self-care together to your routines. And finally, it's going to teach you how to put all of the stuff you've learned together to create a fire, rock solid, 420 infused self-care routine that's going to help you to stay consistent and stick with it. So exciting. So let's dive into the first part. Let's talk about the benefits of cannabis and self-care. So these are some research-backed benefits of self-care: pain and inflammation relief, stress and anxiety reliever, mood elevator, sparking creativity, and it's a sleep aid. So cannabis being a sleep aid is what originally drew me to the plant in the first place. After years of ignoring my insomnia to the point I fell asleep driving, yes, fell asleep driving, it was so scary, I finally started to take my sleep problem seriously. And did you know that 33% of working adults report getting less than 6 hours of sleep a night? That's crazy. So after this wake-up call moment, I naturally tried to do all the things. I tried melatonin. I tried white noise machines. I tried cutting caffeine. I tried so many things. And finally, I ended up trying sleeping pills that worked amazing for all of 2 weeks. I built up a tolerance and they stopped working. Crazy, right? So at my wit's end, I tried cannabis, and it's literally the only thing to this day that helps me to get sleep consistently. So it literally, when I say it literally changed my life, it literally changed my life, because now I wake up energized and ready to tackle the day versus waking up exhausted and ready to go back to the little bit of sleep that I could get. And now I'm to the point where I've added it to my daily self-care. I'm also a yogi. I'm a yoga teacher. So I was like, naturally, let me try this and see how this works with cannabis, works with self-care. And let me tell you, it is fire. So here's what Living Self-Care had to say about self-care. Self-care tends to improve our immunity, increase positive thinking, and make us less susceptible to stress, depression, anxiety, and other emotional issues. So self-care is so important, has great benefits. Cannabis has so important and has great benefits. What happens when you combine them together? There are so many benefits, but here's 5. Here's my favorite 5. 1, it helps you to go deeper in your self-care. It really helps you to feel what you're doing. It helps to eliminate self-judgment. When you're journaling, for example, you can reflect and not feel like you're beating yourself up or being hard on yourself. You can practice grace so much easier. It helps you to stay grounded physically and energetically, physically feeling your feet touching the ground, feeling connected with the earth and the energy around you. It's amazing. 4, it helps you to stay mindful in the present moment. How many people have tried meditation and have given up because you can't focus? You can't turn your mind off. Yeah. High meditation is one of my favorite activities, and cannabis really does help to focus your thought and to get better into focusing on in the meditation. And 5, last but not least, it just makes it more enjoyable, right? Like cannabis makes so many things more enjoyable. Our self-care is something that we're literally going to have to be doing for the rest of our lives. You're going to have to pour into yourself for the rest of your life. So why not make it enjoyable? Okay, so that's it for day 1. Make sure you check your inbox and your spam folder. Please make sure you check that for day 2, because we're going to dive into the Cannabis 101.